How are things like on a TV show set? What should you keep in mind if you also want to be on TV? If you want to find out these two, and if you also want to see a lot of behind the scenes content, please watch this video, video number 8, where I talk about Project Choose Discomfort. I'm going to share a lot of my experiences and experiments with leadership as I embarked on the journey of Imagine Nepal. So, for Imagine Nepal, there were two kinds of shoots. Number one, the shoots that we did outdoors when we were traveling, and number two, the shoots that we did in Kantipur on the studio set. Now, I'm going to talk in this particular video about the second kind of shoots, the shoots and the footage that we caught in studio. Two things about it. Number one, it's not half as glamorous as it looks. It takes way more time to shoot. It's not half as glamorous as you look on TV. And number two, very, very importantly, these shoots take a lot of effort. An effortless video, an effortless advertisement, which is 30 seconds long or 40 seconds long, might have a crew of 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people working on it. Our episodes were shot by people who are geniuses, people who have years of experience, people who've been working in this field for 30, 40 years. We had a fabulous group of people that was working day and night to make sure that what you see on television looks perfect, looks great, and a lot of effort goes into this. The studio that we were shooting at was hot, too many lights, no ventilation. There was these smoke machines and everyone's eyes used to water. Of course it looked fabulous when you saw it. But can you understand the kind of heat without ventilation for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours when we were shooting in that closed studio? Yet nobody complained because everyone there was looking at a goal that was larger themselves and their little interests. Not the healthiest, but yet we all did it. Not suggested for a long period of time, but we knew that these shoots would happen once in maybe 15 days or 20 days, and we all did it with a smile on our faces. Also understand, these shoots mean difficult, uncomfortable clothes sometimes, lots of makeup, lots of sweating. There are so many footages that we have of people just dabbing off the sweat of their faces, because then the light man would say, hey, light talkyo, 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 so you have to wipe off things. There were days when we would just feel hungry and tired, yet you have to look really cheerful and bright and smart on camera. The stakes were really high. You don't want to mess up. You don't want to say wrong words. You have just that much of time to express all that you want to say. So it was all in all a very high pressure situation, yet a very fun situation because there was always jokes. When Suraj Dai is on set, I think you won't stop laughing because in between shots, he would be joking and cracking such funny things and we'd be laughing, and it was a great experience all in all. Like, you know, the shoot days were the most dreaded because you would get marks, yet the most look forward to because you get to meet all the other creators, you get to be together. Another thing, this was a reality show. One of the reasons I didn't want to do it earlier is because, you know, we were told it's a reality show. And my idea is reality show means you have to fight, you have to get into heated arguments just to get the TRPs up. This show, thankfully, was nothing like that. We were not expected to do anything we didn't want to. Our director, Prakash, as well as Monaik, and the entire team from Safal, Ajeshna, Harish, to everybody at Imagine Nepal and Uptrendly, they were so friendly and so encouraging and so positive. And I don't know, for us, it was a very fun experience, something that I'll never forget. Because while there was so much pressure, and so much on our shoulders when you sat there on those seats with the lights on top of you, just waiting to get your chance to speak and to talk about your team, there was also so much excitement, so much of friendship and so much of fun that was happening. I would also like to specially mention the entire management at Uptrendly and Imagine Nepal. They did a fabulous job. Honestly, I think for any leader, when you're working on a project, to have collaborators, to have stakeholders who are as invested, who are as interested in thinking only about the final product and the final outcome, it makes your job that much more fulfilling because you know everyone's working towards the same vision. The show was bigger than each one of us, and I think we all understood that, appreciated that, and worked towards that. Little note, I think the best friendships that I made here, of course, were with some of the people from Imagine Nepal, from the team itself, but also with the creators. You know, there's this thing about like how I was Bagmati Pradesh, so I was like team 3, and Darshan would always sit to my left, he's team 4. And both of us were like benchmates, and we'd be talking in the middle of videos. And Darshan and me have this cool chemistry where we talk and we share and we were laughing, and I think he just made the whole show very alive for me. There are always hiccups. Be prepared. You can never be over prepared. Have extra clothes, have extra makeup, have extra scripts, have extras of everything, have a proper internet connection, send your videos to 3 other people. So if one person can't retrieve it, you have it from somewhere else. Make sure you're over prepared, because you're never over prepared when you're doing something so high stress for television. Make sure you're also very calm, eat well, be relaxed. There's always a lot of fun, there's always a lot of pressure, there's always a lot of learning. Darshan. Abhin. Sa. Yogesh.